Hello everyone and welcome. In this video we'll see some examples of addition of two vectors. So the first question says two vectors are acting on the same way. So let's assume that u be the first vector and let's have another vector v this one. So which, as you see, they are acting on the same direction. So the resultant vector is given by u plus v. And the magnitude of these two vectors, the sum of the two vectors, is given by the sum of each magnitude. So which is u plus magnitude of v. And the second question, when the two vectors are acting on different direction, so let's assume that the first vector is this one and let's have another vector be this one. So the resulting vector is given by u minus v. And the magnitude of these two vectors is given by u minus v, which is the magnitude of u minus magnitude of v. This is how you calculate the magnitude. In the third one, let's assume that u and v be two vectors, such that the angle between them is 60 degrees. So let's assume that u is this one and v is represented by this. So there is an angle between them, which means they are arranged tail to tail. So the magnitude of u is given, which is 6, and the magnitude of v is 8 units. So we are asked to find the magnitude of u plus v. So we can apply the cosine law, which is given by norm of u plus v, the whole square, which is the square of norm of u plus the square of norm of v minus 2 norm of u times norm of v, the cosine of theta. So here our theta is 60 degrees, but we are asked to find the magnitude of u plus v. So we are not considering the 60 degrees. So let's come back to the parallelogram law. So which is we can draw a parallel line for v and a parallel line for u. So we have this one. So as you see here, v is here and u is here, so they are arranged here to tail, so we can add them. So this angle is 180 degrees minus 60 degrees, so which is 120 degrees. So we are using for u plus v, our theta is 120 degrees, not 60 degrees. So substituting the values of norm of u and norm of v, we have 6 square plus 8 square minus 2 times 6 times 8 cosine of 120 degrees. And as you know that in the first quadrant all of the trig functions are positive, and in the second one sine is positive, and we have tan, and here we have cos. They are positive. So 120 degrees lays on the second coordinate. So which means cosine of 120 degrees is negative. So which means that the cosine of 120 degrees is the same as minus of cosine of 60 degrees. So we have 36 whole square plus 36 plus 64 minus 2 times 6 times 8 times this one is minus half. So 2 can be cancelled by 2, then we'll get this one is, when you add these two you get positive number, so which is 100 plus 48, so which is 148 units square. So the magnitude of u plus v, which is given by the square root of 148 units. So this is the magnitude of u plus v. So the fourth question is, we are asked to draw the sum of these four vectors by looking the diagram given here. So the first vector is u and v, so they are arranged head to tail. So the sum of the two vector is here. So the tail of u, the head of u is that the tail of the second vector v. So using triangular law, we can have this sum, which is u plus v. And as you see here, w and z also arranged in head to tail way. So we can have this vector here, so which is w plus z. So the sum of the two vectors, as you see, the head of u plus v is the tail of w plus z. So the sum is this one, so which is u plus v plus w plus z. So thank you for